Improving Teamwork and Communication in Primary Care by Nicole Kwiatkowski. The aim of this change project is to improve teamwork and communication between clinical and non-clinical staff within a primary care office currently following value-based care initiatives. Value-based care in the office really requires a team-based approach with support and mutual respect from reception to nursing up to providers. So what is value-based care? Value-based care is ensuring that patients receive appropriate quality care and that we're spending more time per patient instead of trying to see as many patients as possible, which is volume-based care, which is kind of the old method of seeing patients in primary care. Insurance now reimburses based on how you take care of each patient versus how many patients you see in a day. This requires a lot of patience, communication, understanding, and collaboration amongst staff, and this is a really big change for all of us, including our patients. The Change Project. Communication and teamwork are crucial to the delivery of value-based care in the office. Therefore, I would really like to improve staff communication and perception of their roles within the office. My plan is to distribute a questionnaire, about 7 questions, and additionally hold weekly office huddles to determine the staff's understanding of their roles, as well as the perceptions of communication within the office. I'd like to keep the huddles fairly brief, less than 20 minutes, so as not to disrupt the day, and really allow the staff to discuss their concerns, clarify any information they might not be sure on, and share success stories. The questionnaires will be distributed for the first time on July 2nd, and the first huddle will take place on July 6th. The last huddle will take place on August 3rd, and the questionnaire will be redistributed on August 10th. This will involve both nursing and the reception staff. The expectation is that there will be marked improvement in communication and perception of individual and team-based roles and expectations. This will be determined by comparing pre-implementation questionnaires to post-implementation questionnaires and hoping for at least 50% more positive answers. The mutual understanding will hopefully lead to the promotion of teamwork and increased job satisfaction, as well as motivation to strive to provide quality care to our patients. We'd like to encourage and educate our patients on the positive changes to our office as well. This is the results of the initial survey given on July 2nd. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of positivity amongst the staff regarding value-based care initiatives. Here I've summarized the results of our weekly huddles for you. The first huddle was the most in-depth, of course. The staff was a little concerned that there really wasn't a list of expectations given to them. They weren't really sure what they were supposed to be doing, which was kind of concerning to me. So we did make sure that they did get a checklist and they started to understand things a little more clearly at that point. So we reinforced duties for reception as well as for nursing. Our second huddle was just discussing more concerns with time management difficulties and short staffing. We had a lot of people out within that past week. We discussed that the patients always come first, even on busy days. We definitely have to make them our priority. Our third huddle was just again acknowledging how the front staff had really helped nursing during a short staff day. It was really appreciated, and it was really nice for everybody to share success stories. And the fourth huddle was again just about communication, how this has been changing and improving. The staff is really starting at this point to feel that it's been helpful to understand their roles. They're starting to see the changes that can be made when we're all on the same page. We did have a success story with a patient. She hadn't really wanted to bring up her concerns, and because of all these value-based care initiatives, the time that we spent with her, we did determine that she needed quite a few referrals for help. She actually called thanking us because she finally found that something was helping her. She had some help in place in her home with medications, affording things, and she was in a really good place, so that was really big. The last huddle was a little bit rushed, but We did decide that it was really helpful just to discuss our concerns, understand who does what and when, and then just sharing those successes. That was really happy for everybody in the office. When the survey was reviewed on August 10th, there was a lot more positivity found here. More people were feeling really good about what they did in the office, a lot more satisfaction from their jobs. They felt more that they were helping the patients and that they really understood what they were doing, how they could help work as a team. So there was a clear positive impact when we reviewed the survey questions from start to end. Question 1 had more than 50% improvement, as did question 2. The remaining questions, the answers remained positive or improved in positivity. Nothing became negative from a positive, which was great. While not all the questions had the possibility of improving by 50% or more, it does seem that the weekly huddles where the staff could celebrate their successes, ask their questions, and discuss their concerns provided a more open atmosphere, which really promoted teamwork and communication in the office, which was the goal of the project in the first place. It appears based on the survey answers that staff do find their jobs to be more satisfying after initiating these huddles. In order to continue working towards improving communication in the office, the huddles will need to be ongoing, and staff members must be kept included in changes to policies and processes. The providers were not included in the change project per their wishes, so in the future, the providers should be a part of these huddles and really should attempt to understand the roles that their staff members play in helping their patients, getting assistance for them, providing referrals, and just helping them along the way. Value-based care does involve all of us in the office, providers, nurses, and receptionists. When we work as a team, we can ensure that the patients are receiving the best care possible, and in turn, this will provide a mutual sense of accomplishment among staff. Thank you for viewing.